that's what we've got here for you today. We've got two teams.
Sorry, James. I think we're going to clear up on the top again. Can you explain that again? I think something happened with my OBS remote. If you want to just explain that again.
Of course, yes. I'll go right from the very top, yeah?
Yeah, go for it.
Fantastic. So, Robot Fight Club is the game that we've got here. What you can see in front of you is the Tabletop Simulator demo version. If you go to the Tabletop Simulator Workshop on Steam, you'll be able to find it by searching for Robot Fight Club. And this is available to anyone free of charge who has a Tabletop Simulator if you want to try the game out for yourself. What this is this replicates the quick start version of the game, which cuts out some of the faff at the start where you build your robot teams, and it cuts you straight into the action. So we've got two teams of two robots, we've got two players, and we're going to play until one robot is deactivated. That would normally be the end of a bout, and you play to the best of 3 bouts. So, Ian's, are you ready?
We are.
Fantastic. On my left in the yellow corner over here, we have Yellow Iain. Yellow Iain is controlling 2 robots, Sprinter and Juggernaut. Each robot is represented in the arena at the center by a standee. So you've got Sprinter, who is very quick, quite fragile, quite lightly armored, and Juggernaut, who is exactly the opposite. In addition to their standees, each robot has a robot chassis card, which will show you how much armor they've got around their different sides. So Juggernaut, for example, if he gets hit in the front, will lose 1 point of armor from the front facing here. As armor tokens are taken off your robot, they are flipped into scrap and placed in the arena, where they can be picked up by either player and spent on funky cards over here, innovation cards. You can also, in the full game, save them and spend them on additional upgrades in between bouts. So yeah, you got your armor tokens around the outside of your card. You've also got a weapon, which is an onboard weapon for each robot, which shows generally how that robot attacks by default. So Sprinter, over here, when Sprinter attacks, Sprinter will deal 1 damage to the square directly in front. Juggernaut does a big swingy flail type thing and hits everything in the front 3 squares. Beagle has a nasty little bite, and Surplus has a ranged weapon. Ranged weapons are quite rare in this. Surplus will do 1 damage to whatever the first thing is its ranged weapon touches. These obstacles, you can see in the arena, these will be highlighted with a red border in the final game. They even are in the print and play pack, they're not in here for some reason. These will stop your shots from getting through, so if you can hide from Surplus by staying behind the obstacles. And importantly, a little blind spot in front of him. If you get right up in his face, he can't hit you.
Oh,
I know, right? In addition to all this stuff, robots have got up to 3 upgrade cards beneath their chassis cards. We can flip these over just quickly so we can see what we've got. These cards, again, these are what you use what you choose when you're building your team at the start of a bout. That's what the little cost in the top left-hand corner tells you. That's how much they would cost to buy. Ignore those numbers during the game. They are no longer relevant to you. And upgrades come in 3 flavors. We've got weapon upgrades, which give you alternate ways of attacking. So this gives Beagle a nice ranged attack. Red ones are motive systems, which make you move better or let you move in different ways. And yellow ones are specials, which do just about everything else. At the start of the game, these are all offline, so they're flipped face down. How do you activate them, I hear you ask? All you need to do is move your robot over one of these activation pads that you can see in the arena. As soon as you do so, it will be removed from play, and you can activate as many systems as it says on the pad.
Oh, cool.
So let's say that you'd moved over and activate one. You can activate one of your systems from either of your robots. So it's not tied to the robot who has activated it. It can be either one. That's kind of what's in the arena and on your robot. The next thing you need to know about is your control deck. So each player has got a deck of 12 cards, which is made up of 6 cards for each of their robots. These cards have a bunch of information on them. In the top left-hand corner, we have an activation speed. I'll explain to you how that works in a little bit, but generally the higher the speed is, the quicker your robot gets to act. Some cards have a bit of special text at the bottom, but most importantly, you've got up to 3 activation icons. These can be used to activate your robot. So if this is the card you'd played, we know it's Sprinter, so you're activating Sprinter with this card. You're only activating 1 robot per turn. Sprinter can make a maneuver action an attack action, and another maneuver action. Whenever you have a maneuver action, it will show you how many movement points you get. Movement points are summarized over on the right-hand side of this play area over here, or left if you're on this side, with a little thing. Basically, moving forwards 1 space costs you 1 point. Rotating 90 degrees costs you 1 point. Moving backwards costs you 2 points, and pushing another robot costs 1 more than whatever it is you're going to spend anyway. So here, Sprinter could, for example, move 1, 2, 3, get that activation thing, then back up for 2, this other action, and save the attack for later.
What's the quick way to just rotate the robots there, James?
So if you go to the top of your screen, on the right-hand side of the menu, you've got a little rotation degrees thing. Make sure that's set to 90.
Right,
and you can hit Q and E on your keyboard to easily rotate.
Cool.
Fantastic.
Okay.
So the way a round plays out is you will have a hand of 3 cards drawn from your control deck. Let me dish those out to you now using the power of this. I'm going to deal 1, 2, 3 to you. And I'm going to deal 1, 2, 3 to you. Fantastic. What you'll do is you'll choose a card to play, and you'll play it face down in this area over here. If you hit F on the card before you take it out of your hand, it will flip it face down so your opponent can't see what it is you're going to play. Once you've both played a card, you will draw a card from your control deck to replenish your hand, and then both players' control cards will be flipped at the same time.
I can see Ian's cards at the moment. Should it be okay?
No. Oh, I know why that is. It's because I changed the setting and then I reset things. So let's how's that?
I can see my own cards, but not Ian's.
Yay!
I couldn't see.
Fantastic. That's the way it's meant to be.
Because the other way, I couldn't see my cards, but I could see Ian's.
Brilliant.
Smooth. No technical issues here. Oh no.
Not at all. We know what we're doing. What you will basically do is pick a card, and you will play. You will hover your hand over it in your hand. Press F to flip it face down. And then move it over into the top slot over here. Yes, correct. Let's see.
Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, okay. So choose a card.
Whenever you're ready.
Yep,
pop it in there, lovely. And Yellow Ian, you can do the same. Fantastic. Let's give you back some cards. One for you. You got one there. Fantastic. So you'll always see what you'll have in your hand next round when you activate your robots. You flip them both at the same time. We've done that. We've got the activation speeds in the top corner. Beagle's got a 25. Sprinter's got a 97. So Sprinter is definitely going first. Sprinter, you've got 6 movement points. How are you going to spend them?
All right. I am going to be stealing that activation as much as I can.
I think you should.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You lift up. There we go.
Yeah, lovely.
And you can activate 2 of your systems.
So I'm going to activate these 2.
Lovely. You're free to look at your face-down systems whenever you like. If you pull them into your hand before flipping them, you'll be able to see them without showing your opponent if you want to keep some things a surprise.
Wow, it doesn't matter to me because I'm going to do this. So I've got 5 minutes.
You have indeed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'll grab that for you.
And this says if Beagle moves onto an activation pad, I can bring up to 3 upgrade systems online regardless of the number shown. So,
he's a helpful dog, that Beagle.
Bleep, bleep, bleep. Because I get to use all of them. Yeah.
Yep. Now you could, just to be clear, if you wanted to, you could activate some on surplus. You don't have to keep them all on Beagle.
Ah, so okay, cool.
It's totally your
call. I've done it now.
There you go. Powered up your dog. What more could you want?
Yeah.
That's the end of the round. That's 1 round of play. Dead quick and simple. I'll explain innovation cards. Actually, that's probably worth doing before I do anything else. At the end of your turn, after you've activated your robot, so Yellow Ian could in fact have already done this. You can spend scrap that you have collected on any of these cards. The amount you need to spend is in the top left-hand corner. The cards you buy go into your hand, and you can spend them. You can use them whenever the text says. So Yellow Ian, did you want to buy one at the end of your turn first?
Where did Ian get that scrap from?
Ian started with that scrap. So in the full game, when you build your teams, your ID card tells you how much scrap you have to spend on upgrades. You
don't
have
spend
8 credit. Yeah, you have 8 scraps worth of upgrades.
Cool.
So does Ian. So yeah, he's got 1 extra.
Oh, yeah.
So on that, I'll flip a new one in. Blue Ian, you have an ability on your ID card which says that innovation cards cost less if you haven't already got any.
To a minimum of 0. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So if you want that quick thinking card, you can totally have it.
Okay. And if I don't have any innovation cards in my hand.
That's what these ones are. Yes, indeed.
Oh right,
you
sorry.
Just take it, pop it in your hand.
Okay, cool.
Lovely. Fantastic. So Roll is kind of all about playing those cards just fast and loose and just getting them out and getting new ones. Whereas Hannah has an ability where she can use once per bout, she can flip upgrade system online for free, which is really handy. Okay, new round. So
I could have altered
play your cards.
I'm trying not to zoom around too much as we play this.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So at the start of the turn, I'm going to play Quick Thinking. Where do I play that? Just over here?
That goes discard pile over here where my little hand is.
All right, cool.
There you go.
Bonk.
Fantastic.
Thank you. And so I get to draw the top card of this and just stick it in my hand.
Indeed.
Okay, I have selected my program.
Okay. And I'm going to give you a card. There you go. Very welcome.
What is the name for the type of card back that this is?
These are, but it's they're modelled after old cards.
Yep.
So yeah, this is your control deck. What we want to kind of have was the feeling, because it's kind of a slightly retro futuristic sort of setting. We wanted the feeling that these represent actual cards that the characters are feeding into a machine to control their robots.
Cool.
And the reason your deck runs out is that you're literally they're spooling at the bottom of the machine and scattering over the floor as you play them. So
that's a wonderful touch.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
So I just got a question about Surplus's cannon. Is it just I hit something in front of me? There's no range restriction, is there?
Correct. Yes, indeed. You just go in a straight line and hit whatever the first thing in line is.
Okay. I am going to play this, I think. Oh, whoops. Bonk.
Fantastic.
Yep.
And have you both drawn cards?
Yeah. So it's basically play one, draw one, yeah?
Play one, draw one. Yep.
Cool.
Surplus is not going first.
Wow.
Sprinter is getting out of dodge.
Sprinter is absolutely taking an opportunity to go 1, 2, 3.
Now, Surplus cannot be pushed or rotated by an enemy robot and cannot suffer damage to its front quadrant.
Oh, that's Surplus. Oops.
Yeah.
In that case, I will avoid that situation entirely and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, nice.
Boo.
Hit Beagle in the face.
Go and pat the dog.
In the side, isn't it?
It will be in the right side, yes.
Right side, very well.
On the standees we've got in the print and play, and we're going to have in the final game,
so
the bases are nicely
Sprinter does 1 damage.
labelled. 1 damage, so one of these tokens pops off, and would land here, but because it's on Sprinter, it just goes straight into your pile of scrap.
Oh, so it basically falls off the side, okay. And then
that's it, yeah.
It's automatically picked up by anyone who runs over it. Okay, cool.
That's it.
At the end of my turn, I am going to activate this card. Discard a card to make an action with your inactive robot.
Ooh. Did you just discard a scrap as well?
I did. I didn't pay a scrap for the card.
Of course, yep. That was it. So a piggyback program, you can make a move 3 action with Juggernaut.
Juggernaut is going 1, 2.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And then Surplus gets to have a go and
does nothing.
Just obliterate that obstacle over there.
Yeah, I hate that obstacle. It's the worst.
Yeah. At the end of your go, you'd have the option to buy innovation cards, but you can't afford any right now. So it's a new round. Pick your cards. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
And don't forget to draw. Play one, draw one.
Yep. Oops.
Ooh.
All right. 3, 2, 1. I'm on 52.
Beagle's going first.
So Sprinter can only attack with his left hook if this causes any serious damage. Cards to be drawn one more than normal.
So serious damage cards. I haven't explained those yet. Basically, if you get hit in an area with no armor, you will draw serious damage cards.
Right.
if you get for each point of damage you suffer, the attacker draws 1 card and picks 1 to apply.
Right, yeah.
So the reason the Lucky Break innovation card there is quite good is that it means the defender gets to pick which one's applied rather than the attacker.
Right, yeah. So
yes.
I can move 3.
You certainly can.
Is it up to 3, or do I have to move the whole 3?
Up to 3. What you can't do, you can't split the action. So you couldn't use 2 of the movement, then attack, then use the remaining 1, for example. Right. But you can totally, move 2 for that action, then attack, then use your move 3.
Okay, so in that case, I will. With these systems, do I flip them when I use them? Yeah.
Not only if it says so. So mostly, once they come in, they are there.
Okay, so I will rotate for 1. Then I'll just attack. So I'll do 2 damage to Sprinter's front.
So now, when multiple damage drop at the same time, 1 gets placed into the area directly in front, which is here.
Right.
Here. The other one goes either here or here, basically, and it's the defending player's choice.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay.
Let's pop it here.
There we go.
Okay, then I will go. Well, how much are you moving? 2. How much is it to move sideways?
With your slider, it costs you 2 to move
sideways. But other robots can't do that, right?
Correct.
Cool. Okay, in that case, I will move here. Boop.
1, 2. Have some scrap for yourself.
And then I will. Will I change direction? I've got 1 more move I could change direction. No, I think I'll actually stay there. Facing out of the way of my vulnerable back protected seems like the thing to do.
Yep. Cool. Okay, you're done. Do you want to buy any innovation cards?
Yeah, can I get them cheaper, don't I? What's this nice 3 one here? Discard this card at the start of the round. Before your opponent chooses a control card, they must instead play a random control card from their hand. That's pretty hilarious. Or I could buy 2 different ones when one of your robots hit by an attack and your opponent. Okay.
Yeah. You can only buy 1 card.
Oh, right, okay.
So you could from one of them.
I think I will buy scrambled controls then.
I mean, why would you not? It's the funniest card in the game.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll grab that.
That's fantastic.
It's definitely not happening next turn. Oh no.
Cool. Then Sprinter.
Okay, Sprinter goes 1, 2, and attacks.
Bonk. So that flips off and lands straight on you.
Fantastic. And then
I definitely should change direction because I read that totally wrong. I'm great at doing things.
There's someone knocking on my door. You 2 carry on and have fun. I'm going to go and find.
Sure. Okay. Are we done? I think we're done.
I am going to purchase.
Oh yes, purchase a thing.
Turbo Boost.
So we get a new one.
Oops. So discard while I'm moving to gain an extra 3 movement points. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm back. Sorry, it was next door neighbour asking if I was here.
Oh, no worries.
And I was.
Right, so we've bought things, so we're back to the top of the round. Ian, just around to spend your scrap.
Yep.
Oh yeah, good point.
Cool. So yeah, new round. Play
cool. So I'm going to play this. So,
yeah, you are.
So do I choose a card randomly out of Ian's hand, I guess?
Great. If you can do that, go for it. Yeah, if that's the thing that could work.
This one?
Yeah. Yep. Fantastic. I suppose legitimately you should play your card first. Not that it matters much, or does it? I don't know.
Right. I'm going to.
When we play physically, it would be a case of you not seeing it at all.
Yeah.
Before you you randomize it. It's one of those tabletop simulator quirks.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to play this, I think. Okay.
Okie dokie.
I chose this, apparently.
If I push a robot into a wall,
it doesn't count as pushing. You can't push them if you physically can't push them.
Haha! Dog is safe. Safe dog.
Absolutely gutted.
Unbelievable.
Okay, so I've got 4 points of movement. Let's go.
I think just go and bully surplus.
It's tempting, isn't it?
Oh my god, we've actually got people on the Twitch stream. Hello, people on the Twitch stream. I will answer Rose's question. Yeah.
Yes. Right. I am going to discard Turbo Boost. to gain an extra 3 movement points.
Ah, beautiful.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and bash this one.
Cool. Okay.
So you pick one of Surplus's armor and drop it. It's going to be one of the front ones. It's going to land on you. You're going to take it, yeah?
Balls.
Brilliant.
Oof. That's not where you want Juggernaut to be, really.
No, not really. Right.
It's all fine, Ian. Just chill. It'll be great.
Yep.
Okay, so I am going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep. Grab that for you. Oh. 3 of your systems can come on.
Yep.
Fantastic. Did you want to buy a card?
I cannot.
Oh, no, you can't. Good point. So, new round.
Ooh.
Okay, let's.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna play this one.
Cool.
Okay.
Give you a
I'm
card
gonna
now.
play this one.
Just now. So one thing I will say as well, your decks are starting to run low. You've only got 3 cards and
Yeah.
4 cards depending on your decks. You've also got a reset card in your hand, which you might have already had a look at. That is
Yeah.
a card that you play like any other, and it basically means you skip around to get all your discarded cards back.
Cool.
Interesting point is you also lose any innovation cards.
Okay.
So it's not one that you want to play lightly.
Sure. Okay.
Cool. Flip them.
So 75 for Beagle. 99 for Sprinter.
Okay.
Run away!
Generally, when Sprinter wants to go first, Sprinter goes first.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so you are. Let's face it, you can probably catch me no matter what. Excellent.
You have got the evade card at least, so you're taking less damage from. So that's something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
7. Okay.
7.
Just cower in that corner there.
Yep.
Interesting. Do you want to buy? Oh, no, you can't buy any cards.
I
So
can't
that's
find the
that.
cards. So.
Don't forget as well. You have got your robot badge. You've got your ability, which lets you bring a system online.
Ooh, that's
It's the third, yeah, during your turn at any point, so it could be handy.
Yep.
That one could be quite a fun one to have.
Yeah, let's just do that. Okay.
Cool.
Ian,
Let's just
I
throw
am
that
going
away
to-
for you.
At the start of your other Ian,
Yes.
it costs an extra movement point to enter a square that is adjacent to Sprinter.
Okay.
Here you
So, I'm not sure if I can get close enough to attack. Oh, 9.
I think. I've got a ranged weapon at least. You've got your scrapper pulse, so you
Oh,
can
yeah, that's
still
true.
shoot from afar.
I've got no scrap at the moment.
That still does 1 damage.
All right. Okay. Oh, I see. Right. Got you. Yep. Cool. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'll shoot with scrapper bolt to do damage in the side.
Yep. Actually, to be fair, you could still. In fact, yeah. Here we go. Your
Oh, I can only attack with my bite.
card
Yeah.
says, yeah, but you've got 2 points left, and it would only cost you 2 to move forward, so you can get in biting range.
Oh, can I do these in any order?
You can indeed, yes.
Ah, right. Sorry.
if I didn't make that clear.
Right.
Yes,
Okay.
you can
Cool.
do any order you like.
Okay. So yeah, and then in that case, I'll do 2 damage. So I
Chompy,
do
chompy.
only 1 because of a Sprinter's card.
Yes. So that comes off and comes over here. Sprinter is not in a place Sprinter likes being. Yeah.
Yep. This is problematic. I thought I was surplus, but I was trapping myself.
Did you want to buy an innovation card?
Potentially. Sorry,
nothing
I'm just
you have,
updating the category of the
Yeah, sure.
stream. Which I should have done earlier.
Anyone who's watching this wants to try this game out for themselves? We have print and play version as well as the tabletop simulator version, look up Robot Fight Club on Kickstarter. Plug.
Very good. There we go. That's fair. It's got the right category now. Thanks, Ross. That was my brother pointing that out.
Fantastic.
Okay, sorry, what was I doing? I've got some scrap. I can maybe buy a thing.
Yeah, do you want to buy a card?
That's not good. No, actually, I don't at the moment.
Nope.
I don't really fancy any of those just now.
So, new round.
Cool.
Okay. I have selected my card.
I'm going to give you another card. Here we go. Yellow.
Okay. Oops. Forgetting to flip cards.
There you go.
Oh, cheers.
3, 2, 1. Reveal.
Boop.
I'm acting on 38.
65. What's yours do? Yours. Do not currently attack with its crushing fists at the end of attack. You can target one target to turn one target to face any direction. Okay. So I'm doing my dog, who's going to nip you in the side again for 2.
Ooh, 2 damage. So what will happen here? Blue, Ian, you're going to draw 2 damage cards. Pick one to apply, and then shuffle the other one back into the deck.
I got to put them in my hand to look at them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're invisible to yellow Ian.
The number of icons at the top, more of those, the better, really.
Okay,
But
so you are dented. What do I do with the other one?
Here.
Oh.
Just pop it on, back in the deck, and we'll give the deck a shuffle.
Okay. Ooh.
So, fantastic.
Oh, whoops! I meant to pick up the whole deck there and totally failed. There we go. Whoop.
Lovely. So yeah, Sprinter's taken 2 critical damage, 2 more like that, and the bout is over.
I should not have locked myself in a corner. This is not going well.
It was what we call an interesting move. You've still got 2 moves.
Do I just need to take out one of his robots to win?
You do indeed, yes.
All right, excellent, cool. Going down.
In the 3 and 4 player version of the happens instead is you score points for kills, and when a robot is dead, it's removed from the board, and you can play that robot's card to remove damage from it.
Yeah.
So you can roll it back in eventually. But yeah, in the standard game, it's just to the first 4.
Sure.
Beagle's still got 2 movement actions, so.
Yep. So
it depends on if you want to move. You want to just stay there.
I want to just stay there and like chomp down. This orange thing on the board is an obstacle. Yeah.
That is indeed, yes.
Cool. I think I'll just stay there actually. Keep him hemmed in. just not bite him to death.
I love it. What's Juggernaut got to say about this? Any Juggernaut happening?
It is a bit too slow to get in on the action, so it's going to go 1, 2, 3, and that's it.
Oh dear. Oh, for a gun.
Yeah. I'm in trouble. Okay, that's my turn.
New round.
Okay.
We're definitely getting to the point now where the decks are running low, and those reset cards are going to start to look pretty handy.
Well, I know what I'm playing. It's the most appropriate card.
Fantastic. Go.
I have.
Is it kill? Yeah.
I am going to flip Zip Quick CPU to go first.
Yep.
Unfortunately, my card that allows Sprinter to run away is still on the table, so I'm not running away. Just going to go 1.
Run in.
And deal 2 damage to the back of.
Okay.
Thingy.
So one of them and a serious damage card.
Boo.
Let's hope it's a serious damage card that says remove the robot from the game.
Oh, that one's quite fun. Though.
I would have some balance questions after that.
Yeah.
All right. So one of these upgrades. Guess you can flip over. You monster.
Excellent.
This one flips down anyway when I use it. Yeah, that one doesn't. Yeah, that's the obvious one to do, isn't it? Okay. Cool. That you?
That'll be it. Yeah, I believe.
Okay, so then I'm going to attack with +1 damage. So I get 3 cards.
3 cards.
Delicious.
Decisions. Yeah.
Okay, what have we got here?
Suspense. I mean, I can see the cards, so I know what's happening, but you know.
I'm assuming one of the cards is just let this robot have a nice, relaxed break.
Only one damage, unfortunately, but you have to discard the top card of your control deck. Oh, there you go. Have that.
Okay.
Which means you basically.
So we can see. There you go. Done.
Yeah, you don't have to reset next turn, but I don't think I drew a card this turn. Bonk.
Fantastic.
I will be playing this next
Aww! I just drew an adorable card.
Which one? Oh, no, yeah, you did.
So adorable. Aww.
Yep. Beagle is everyone's favourite.
My God, we've got a whole 8 people watching us. Hello, people.
Wow, hello.
I am as shocked as you are that anyone is watching this. It's good though. I like it. It's a good game.
Oh, good. Fantastic.
Yeah,
your deck just ran out, so yeah. You can carry on playing. You don't need to, worry about not having a deck. I mean, eventually it'll become an issue.
It's fine. I don't suspect I'm not surviving long enough.
This has just turned into a massive bundle in a corner. It's fantastic.
Yeah. It looks very much like Robot Wars.
No, I do have a slight...
It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
I am wondering if I should reset, actually.
Oh, Blue Ian, you've still got 2 damage cards in your hand, which probably should just go and get shuffled.
Oh, yeah.
If you dump them here, I'll shuffle them back in while you're picking a card. That schematic's doing you no favours right now.
It really isn't.
No. You've got the Austin Powers U-turn in a small hallway scene happening right now.
Yeah.
Problematic. Because I can't attack anything right in front of me.
I mean, it's a terrible place to be, really.
Yeah, it's not great.
I have maneuvered myself exactly where I need to be.
This could go either way.
Yeah.
So I guess I want to do this.
Okay.
Flippity flip.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Oops.
I'm acting on 2.
I'm good at this. I'm acting on A1.
Okay. So
I'm just going to do this. Hi.
1, 2. Yep. 3, 4 for the push.
Oh yes, I can push, can I?
You can indeed. So 3, 4 if you want to go there.
Yes. And then back
you can
off
even
1.
Back up 5, 6. Yeah.
So I can shoot him in the face next turn.
Yeah.
And he can't get to me. Ha!
Oh, you're kidding me.
Beautiful.
Yes, I knew that happened all along. That was definitely my intent. Definitely.
Right. In that case, Juggernaut jumps up and down, does some smashing.
I don't want to alarm anyone, but we've now got 9 people watching us.
Oh, wow.
We're famous.
I'm just going to chuck in the day job and start Twitch streaming for profit.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay. So there we go. New round.
Well, that was a turn up for the books.
Yeah. Actually, before... Oh, yeah, no, that's it. Yeah, new round. Go.
I did not draw a card. This is my last card.
No, you did not.
Holy hell.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. It's fun being... Cause I'm in the GM mode, so I can see cards.
Of course, yeah.
Interesting seeing what you're going to do.
So I've got a couple of choices, but I've gone for an interesting strategy.
Okay, I'm going to go for this.
Okay.
Go.
3, 2, 1. I'm running away.
Okay.
So how far... Okay. So if I...
Are you pushing surplus?
I don't think he can. Yeah, pushing surplus doesn't get him anything.
No.
1. So that would be...
1, 2 to turn because you're flat out card.
Oh,
Your rotations cost more
Yep.
with this one, yep.
I'm not
1,
sure
2.
Get away.
3, 4.
3, 4.
5, 6.
5, 6. Oh, nuts. Oh,
I mean, Beagle isn't attacking this round, so...
Yep, let's just push Beagle one more space.
Okay. So
and then, did you want to buy a card? No, you can't buy any cards. So
I'm going to
it's
back
surplus.
up 1 for 2.
Yep.
And then rotate. And then shoot him really hard in the rear.
Yes. Go for it.
So
Draw the
for-
serious damage
I
card.
forgot you had a gun.
Yeah.
Dear.
I just need 1 damage. I'm just going to flip it open.
Yep.
Yeah!
Well played.
Yep.
Sprinter goes kaboom. I'm going to give you this. You get a match point token. There you go. Look.
Ooh.
That's yours. You can have that. So what would normally happen now is we would clear the board. All the robots get fully repaired.
Yep.
You get a chance to sell off any upgrades you didn't like. Buy some new ones. There's a whole bunch of other upgrades that are available. And then you play again. You play till one person wins 2 match points. And the arena is different every time. We've got these setup cards which
Cool.
are randomized. Obviously, this is just the quick start, so we've only got all the one set.
Oh yeah,
But
so,
yeah,
so you
it's-
just draw these and that's the setup. Yeah, no, that's a fun
Yeah,
little
exactly.
game. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been working on it, well, probably in its current form about 9 months.
Yeah.
And it's had a lot of testing, and it's reached that point where the core gameplay loop's really simple.
Yeah.
But there's quite a bit of interesting strategy involved. You know, once you get your head around what the different decks can do, and even in like the way you build your robots. You know,
Yeah.
that Zip Quick CPU on Juggernaut is utterly filthy. So
Yeah.
if you see your opponent's picked up Juggernaut, you'll do everything you can to stop them getting the Zip Quick as well.
So how does that
Yeah.
work at the start of the game? Is it like a drafting thing or?
Yeah, so what happens is you lay out the 6 robot cards. We've got the 4 robots here plus 2 more. We've got Repulsor, who is like a ramshackle robot with a big electromagnet who can move other robots.
Sure.
And Scuttler, who's like a horrible insectile thing who can attack sideways. So you lay out the 6 robot cards, and then you shuffle the decks, the 3 upgrade system decks, the motive, weapon, and special upgrades, and deal out 4 cards from each. You get
Right.
a randomized market at the start of the game. And the players then take turns buying 1 card, either a robot or an upgrade.
Right. Okay.
One of the characters in the expansion lets you buy 2 in a row, for example, so you can build those little combos. But then,
Okay.
yeah, you do that until you've spent all your scrap, or you want to save some scrap for the bout, and you just pass. And that's it. And then, like I say, between bouts, you deal out 2 cards from each set, so you get a chance to buy more stuff. When you're playing the full game, spending scrap on innovation cards isn't always a no-brainer, because actually, if you can save it and then do something even more horrific next game, that can be a
Oh
winner.
yeah, of course, because you just so the scrap's persistent between matches.
Exactly. Yes, indeed.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
Oh,
Okay.
brilliant.
That's interesting.
And yeah, so there's a lot of interesting decisions.
Yeah.
And, I love games with that.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
where it is. So thank you for playing.
Cool. Just to remind all our viewers where we can get this just now, James.
So if you go onto the Robot Fight Club Kickstarter page, that's just look up Robot Fight Club on Kickstarter, you'll find it. We've got the print and play files about halfway down the page under the how to play section, and I'm going to edit it in a minute because I've only just got this Tabletop Simulator version up. I'll put the Tabletop Simulator link on there as well. If you get lost at all, you can go to the updates on the Kickstarter, and all the links are on there.
Cool. Great. And we'll share this on our social media as well, and the Kickstarter again as well.
Fantastic.
So people can have a look. Yeah, that was really good fun. Thanks very much, James. And
Thank you ever so much.
I think we are done here for now, so I'm going to stop the stream. Thanks very much for
do it.
watching, everyone, and we'll hopefully be doing a little bit more of this over the next week or so as we figure out how on earth to make this work properly. Great. Thanks very much, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.